The summary of our project. We are all aware that most restaurants have issues with delayed food delivery because of online traffic jam for customers. With this intention, we have studied as well as designed a program of how to create an effective food ordering system. We decided to do a project on the food ordering system as our final project for CSC126. Our restaurant's name is Cham by Angren. This food ordering system is a program that will manage customers' order and administrate the sales of a day. We hope that this program will solve the issue in food ordering system. The objectives of this project are first and foremost to reduce the waiting time and fast in the process and to improve the quality service of the restaurant. Next, the owner of the restaurant can pay less on wages. And moreover, to add those people with hearing and communication disorder, last but not least, to have a convenient system for the restaurant.
Next, I will explain about problem analysis of this project. Problem analysis contains input, process, and output. For the input, the program will ask you to enter menu option, customer's name, customer's address, zone, code for meal, and quantity. For the process, if the user enter menu option A, the administration report will be displayed. But the output of the administration report, such as total sales, will be 0 because there's no customer recorded yet in the program. If the user enter menu option C, the programmer will ask you to enter your name. After that, the program will ask you to choose your zone either 1 or 2. If the user enter the wrong number other than 1 or 2, the program will be displayed, you have entered an invalid code. Please try again. After the user have entered their code zone, the list of code meal will be displayed and the user have to choose and enter the quantity how much they want. Then, the program will ask the user whether to continue or not. If no, the receipt of the customer will be displayed that contains name of the customer, address, and also the subtotal and delivery charge. And lastly, the total also will be displayed in the receipt. The total meaning that the price of meal times quantity plus the delivery charge. If the user chooses Y to continue, the program will be asked the customer's name again and so on. For the output, there is two types of output which are for the customers and also the administration report. For the customers, output it will display customer's name, customer's address, zone, delivery charge, subtotal, total, and menu. While for the administration report, it will display total sales, average sales per person, total number of customers, highest spender and the lowest spender.
Next, I will present about flowchart and pseudocode. Here is the general program for the flowchart. For flowchart, first we start the program with declare all the variables. Next, we call the function passing parameter by reference, which is void display menu. We will display name, address, zone, and also menu. The program will display an option for the user between A for administration report, C for customer order, and other key to quit. If the user enter option A, it will display the total sales, maximum sales, which is the highest spender, and minimum sales as the lowest spender. If the user enter an option C, first they will enter their name and zone with 1 or 2. If they enter other than 1 or 2, the program will display you have entered an invalid code. Please try again. If the zone is correct, then program will display to enter the user's address, meal code, and quantity. Then we start the switch case for the meal code. The program will display you have entered an invalid code if the customer entered number other than number 1 until 17. Next, the program will sum up the order. Then, the program will display option to continue order or no, which are yes or no. If not, the program will display the receipt. If yes, the program will return to the enter your code for meal. If menu options are not A and C, then the program will display list of customers and the amount purchases. Then it will display customer name and their order. Lastly, it will display thank you and goodbye.
Next is the general program for pseudocode. It just has the same flow as the flowchart.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is AMELIA and this is our source code. First of all, we have a global variable declaration which consists of name, address, zone, customer number, etc. until highest and lowest. Next, we have function declaration. This function is a passing parameter by reference, which consists two arguments, that is double ampersand display total and double ampersand display delivery charge. This function will This function consists of customer name, customer address, zone, delivery charges, and total price. Also, it will appear on the screen the menu of this project. Next is our main program. So first we have variable declaration, menu option, meal quantity option, string quantity, etc. etc. So in this program we have do while function, a do while statement. So in this do statement, first we have a system CLS, which is system command to clear screen, and then the program will ask the user to input the letter A for administration report, C or for customer orders, or any other key to quit. So it will be the input on menu option. So after that we have if statement. So if menu option equals to A, so mm, this process here is to find the highest and lowest purchase uh, for that day. So we have maximum sales equals to customer order array index 0, minimum sales equals to customer order array index 0, total sales equals to 0. So in this if statement, we have for statement that will find the highest and lowest purchase on that day. So after the process is complete, it will appear on the screen administration report that consists of total sales, average sales, total number of customer, also with highest and lowest spender with the amount. So after that, the user will ask to press C for customer order or to quit. After that, if statement is complete, it will appear it will it will move to if else statement, else if statement, which is the menu option equals to C. So this process price equals to 0 and subtotal equals to 0, and also we have for statement to find the this is used for the order. So after that we will display enter your name, zone, and also zone. So to check the error in zone, in input on zone, so we use while statement. So if the zone is not equals to 1 or 2, it will display the um, it will display that you have entered an invalid code. So it will ask you to try again, and it will replace the last input. So this process right here, if else if is for the delivery charge, to declare the delivery charge. So after that we enter address, and also this process right here, to this process customer number equals to customer number plus 1, customer number array, customer number minus 1 equals to name, is a process where we count the customer. So inside this do statement, we have another do statement for the meal, for the order to process. So we have a system command to clear screen first, and then we call the function. We have called the function. So this program will display enter your code for meal and the quantity. So inside here we use switch meal. We use switch statement for meal, and we have 17 case. for the meal. And then other than that, it will display you have entered an invalid code. So after that, this process right here is for the program to calculate the subtotal for the customer. So subtotal is equals to subtotal plus meal array index meal array minus 1 times with price array index meal minus 1. So it will ask the user to if they want to continue to order. So if yes, it will repeat the process from above, and if no, it will go to while statement. So this while statement will appear on the screen with the receipt for the customer that consists of name, address, subtotal, delivery charges, and the total for the customer. So after that, the user will enter any key to continue. And we use this process right here, get char, to clear the screen when user enter any key. So after that, finish with do while statement. We have finished the do statement on the first do statement above. So continue with while statement. So this while statement right here is for the summary report of the day. So it will it is to display the list of customer and amount purchased on that day. So if the user enter any key except for A and C, and it will list down all the customers. So to list down all the customers, we use for statement here, and that's all we use in this source code. And this is our sample of output when the user enter C or A or any other key. So you can see it shows the receipt, administration report, and the list of customer at the end of the day. Next is the sample of output when the user enter wrong input such as other than 1 or 2, and other than the code number for the meal.